There has never been a time when more LGBT people have been out, and there has never been a time when being out has been more important or more possible. For the first time, the majority of Americans, when asked simply, should gay people be allowed to marry, answer yes. And increasingly, it's not just the majority of the whole country, but majorities within individual states as well. Proposition 8 can and will be found unconstitutional and thrown out once and for all. I am sure of it. Despite the tortuously windy path its repeal is making, we are well on our way to making Don't Ask, Don't Tell a bizarre Orwellian memory. The hateful gay adoption ban in Florida is gone. In the next few years, we are going to see marriage equality take root in places like Maryland, Rhode Island, Illinois, Hawaii, and yes, New York State. And LGBT individuals, couples, and families are making themselves visible in ways we never could have imagined even 10 years ago. So why, in the wake of all this progress, are we seeing the rash of hate speak, bullying, and even suicides? I believe it is the pushback that happens right before the breakthrough. The other side is terrified of what is coming. They can see just over the next hill, and they are fighting with all the firepower they can muster, and the horrible part is our young people are getting caught in the crossfire, which is why there isn't any more time for gay and gay-positive people to hang back on the sidelines, because if you're not actively fighting, your complacency is aiding and abetting the other side, who desperately want to maintain that old, lousy status quo. It is time to step up however you can, by coming out, by becoming politically engaged, by giving money to a gay organization like the Center that you believe in, and by finding ways to reach out to young LGBT individuals one-on-one, because those of us in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond know that time is on our side. But for the 18-year-olds, the 15-year-olds, the 13-year-olds, all they know is they're confused and scared, and people are telling them that being LGBT is sick and wrong, and they're frightened to death that it might be true. And that is why the Center and places like it are so important. The Center is what the AIDS crisis taught us we needed. In the old days, all we had were gay and lesbian bars, which are invaluable. I am not knocking them. My fiance used to own one herself in Brooklyn called The Rising, that some of you may just remember. But everything a gay bar can do, the Center does 100 times over. It is a place to gather, to meet new people, to see old friends, to celebrate, to grieve, to become informed, to inform others, to discuss, to rage, to plot, to plan, to fight. It is our watering hole, our party space, our reading room, our theater, our town hall, our doctor's office, our funeral parlor, our wedding chapel. Christine told me that when she was in her mid-20s and grappling with coming out, she used to look for any excuse to hang out around the Center. She'd stroll by outside, and then she'd stroll by the other way, peek inside, finally get up her nerve to go to an event. She was inexorably drawn here because the Center was like a magic charm that held inside it the person she wanted to be. And that was almost 20 years ago. But believe me, there are kids today doing exactly what she did then. Lingering outside, trying to get up the nerve to walk through the door. And it can be agonizingly difficult. But standing in proximity to 208 West 13th Street makes them feel a little bit braver. Me too. Thank you for that. And thank you for being here. And thank you once again for this Leadership and Commitment Award. It makes me feel just a little bit like Wonder Woman, and I only wish that Margin Zola from upstairs were here to see me get it.